Hello and welcome back to another movie review. This is another video where I'm filming this a couple days after I saw the movie. Was still a little under the weather and finally starting to feel better. So even though I was ill, I was still working, so I was still watching movies. But I waited a couple days to review this one again, so I'm going to be going off memory more than fresh out of the movie. Why am I still doing these in the car instead of doing them from my apartment? Consistency, I guess. I don't know. Plus, I just got off work, had the camera in the car, and figured, what the hell, I'll go ahead and do it since I was feeling better. So, the most recent movie I watched was The Heat, and I ended up liking it a little bit better than I thought I was going to. I'm not the biggest Sandra Bullock fan. I mean, it's not that she's a bad actress, but she seems to be stuck in the same role all the time now. She keeps playing that miscongeniality, ugly duckling, fish out of water type of story. And yeah, it was just getting a little bit old. Also, the other girl in the movie, not the biggest fan of hers. I've only seen her in a couple things. Identity Thief, which she was alright in, but I don't remember liking that movie too. I mean, I liked it, but it wasn't like great by any means. And I haven't got a chance to watch The Hangover 3 yet, so not sure how she is in that. So this is only the second or third time I've seen her in something, and I actually liked her a lot better in this than I did in any of the other films. So basically, it's exactly what you see in the preview. Sandra Bullock's an FBI agent. No one on the FBI likes her because she's a know-it-all. Basically, like, they go into this house on a drug raid. They bring the dogs in, and the house is clean. And she goes, "Oh, really? It's clean, huh?" And then she, like, flips the table over, and there's all kinds of drugs underneath it. And she kind of accounts how they missed it, the dogs missed it, whatever. So her boss then tells her, "You're a great agent, but you don't play well with others, so I'm going to send you down here to bring in this, to interview this drug dealer that whatever precinct just picked up. Maybe he can lead us to something bigger." So she goes down there, and she's being her normal FBI self, and then she realizes that the cops don't play that way. So they're trying to be cooperative, but what is that lady's name? Jenny McCarthy? No, whatever. Anyway, she's a cop that doesn't play by the rules, and you later learn why she doesn't play by the rules. Her boss and all the other cops have just kind of gotten to the point where they just let her do what she needs to do and leave her alone. And really, it's just like an Identity Thief, where it was just stupid cops. None of that would fly on a real police force. She'd lose her job, like, instantly. But basically, as they team up, you find out that the reason she's kind of rough is because her brother got heavily into drugs at one point, and she actually was the one who arrested him and put him in prison. He got out. She's trying to help keep him clean, and if that means she has to go out and, crack some skulls, then that's what she's got to do. And that's basically the movie. It's just them getting to know each other and finally finding a common ground where they can work together, and they start to become friends. They eventually, through a series of events, even though they're told not to, they eventually track down the drug kingpin. And some other stuff ensues, and they end up arresting him. And then Sandra Bullock decides that she's not going to go back to her branch of the FBI. She's going to transfer over to the branch in whatever city they're in, because she gets along better with the agents at that FBI bureau, because they're a little bit more on her level as far as professionalism. And plus, she's friends with the other cop lady, so not really a whole lot to say about it. I'm sure if I was fresh out of it, I would have told you every step of the movie, but that's basically the synopsis of it. Like I said, I did end up liking it a lot better than I thought I was going to. it was actually kind of funny. I did laugh at a few points, a lot more than I did in Identity Thief and a lot of the other stuff I've seen lately. So, as far as would I recommend it, yes and no. I mean, it's a Sandra Bullock movie. She's playing the same character she always plays. Every time she's trying to be tough, you know, she kind of breaks into this crying bit. I mean, like, one minute she's tough, like, I'm going to do this, this is my thing, and then the next minute she's like, if you would just give me a chance to do this, I know I could prove it. You know, it's just like, oh, be consistent, you know? That's like the one downfall in it is inconsistency and the stupid cop angle. But yeah, I actually laughed at it a lot more than I did Identity Thief and some of the other stuff I've watched, so to a degree I can recommend it, but if you're not a big fan of Sandra Bullock and you don't want to see Miss Congeniality 95 or whatever we're up to now with this, then probably pass on this one. But like I said, I went into it kind of thinking that it was going to be the Miss Congeniality role, and it was, but at the same time I kind of liked it and laughed a little bit. So I guess it's worth maybe watching on HBO if it comes on sometime and you have nothing else to watch. Other than that, as far as a star rating, I'd say a 2.5, but like I said, it did make me laugh, so I'm pushing a little bit more towards a 3, but I'm going to stick with the 2.5 on this one. Sorry to cut this one so short, but like I said, I have been a little under the weather. I'm still not feeling great, but I'm feeling well enough to talk, so that's what's happening right now. Anyway, so that's it for this episode. Again, not sure what I'm gonna get around to seeing next, or when I'll get around to reviewing it. Hopefully, I can get the rest of this cold out of my system pretty soon. Other than that, again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the movies.